What up, what up? I'm gonna start doing these segmented videos as well because a lot of the times I'll just get on this bitch and just start freestyling, which has worked to a certain point. It's worked all the way up to this point, but I want shit to be a lot more neat moving forward, a lot more um, a lot more organized and everything like that. So yeah, this video is about like thanking Moonsault Slayer because he could have just been a regular everyday gatekeeper. In this video, I want to say not only thank you to Moonsault Slayer, but to you other gatekeeping ass, content creating ass niggas. Eat a Frank, nigga. We don't fuck with you. You got the codes and you keeping them to yourself, nigga. Use a bitch. Alright. But I'm only able to say that with such authority because I was able to create a connection with Moonsault that I've tried to create with other creators and didn't work. You know what I mean? Of his caliber anyway. And that I could make a video harping on the gatekeepers, but why do that when we could highlight people like Moon? You know what I mean? And how the content space, especially on YouTube, needs more of that, you know? Just to give y'all a backstory to the lore. I was already doing this YouTube thing, bro. It might look like that, you know, I just came out of nowhere for some of y'all, and you just saw me on this video for the first time, yelling and causing a fuss. You know what I mean? But I've been doing that. You know, it all to be fair, I can say I've been doing it, but I've really only been doing it on camera since May 20th. And to be more technical in terms of me starting to stream, June 3rd. You know, and then prior to that, it was just me with the bros, the IRL bros, just getting on every Sunday, just and even just throughout the week, just chopping or just doing the same shit you've seen on that video, just between us, you know? And yeah, so I, what happened that made me even start doing this content shit is, and yes, you guys are gonna get the long story, not the long story short. So if you're looking for some long story short shit, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. Like, I also feel like more creators should be more like express more gratitude. You know what I mean? To the people that's been able to put them on and shine a light. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. It's gonna be a minute. So if you ain't gonna try and stick around, you good. I'm just. It is what it is. So it was earlier this year where I made that transition because I was an Uber driver for like 3 years, just going hard, doing this Uber shit. And during that time, I didn't have the most time to get better at the game because I was working so much at any game really. But I had plenty of time to get to this motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying? I had plenty of time for that. Like all of my spare time was getting to the bread or you know seeing the kids, and that was really about it. You know, 12-hour days, not including the drive back type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it was a lot, but it was worth it. And I was, I ain't gonna, say too much, but I was making comfortable money, and I was I was comfortable. I didn't need to do anything else but that. And in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, maybe we could do some stream shit. But I felt like I don't got the right equipment, so why even bother? So I was doing that for 3 years, and the day after Valentine's Day, it was just business as usual. But the lead up to that was we had a lot of snowstorms. We had a lot of snowstorms leading up to that point, so I was missing out on a lot of days, and you know, this is also a reflection of me too. I should have been more judicious with my spending habits. I had poor spending habits and poor saving habits, so it is on my fault. It is accountability to take on my end. But anyways, like I was, I'm sorry, I just got a thing. I got ADHD low key because I need to turn off these notifications because I just got a notification and I need to see. Is it okay? All right, all right, yeah. Long story short, I do need to get Discord. Let me turn that on. Do not disturb. It was Pop, and she had to uninstall the PlayStation app, and freaking that sucks because you know she's the main judge for the fashion show, but it's taking up too much space on our phone, and this is why I just need to get a PC so so we can do shit on Discord and do shit cleanly. Anyways, I digress. Poor spending habits, poor saving habits. Snowstorms come up, can't really go outside, like dangerous snowstorms type blizzards, and it was a continuation up until uh, February 15th. So I'm like, it's good enough to drive. There's no snow, and it's gonna snow later that day. But I start at 5 in the morning. Work an 8-hour day. I'm done by 1. The snowstorm isn't gonna start till 3. That gives me enough time, even if I end up in like some far shit. I'm gonna start driving home. When the snow starts, I'll be home when it really hit. Boom, 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 knock out the day, and it goes down like I knew it would go down. I ended up on some far shit the last day. And here's the thing, always listen to your intuition too, bro. Always listen to your intuition because as I'm getting ready for my last ride, literally, that's my last ride for real, in that car. I'm like, yo, okay, we made good money. We should be good. And then I got that like 40, $50 ride that come across my screen. And I'm like, damn, I can't miss that because, I gotta get this money. You know what I mean? I got to. Like, I've been missing out on days. What you mean? But I was close enough to get home to where I would get home safely and then da da da. But it was the anxiety of like falling behind again, missing out, and playing catch up. I was just like, let me just put myself as much as in front of my bills and responsibility as I can. Boom, do the ride, end up in some far shit. What ended up was gonna be a 30-minute drive home where I was at when I got that money ride. Ended up being like a 2-hour drive home, hour 30 minutes ish drive home. But I'm good, mind you. Just brought the car to Toyota. They said everything is on the up, tires is on the up, everything is good. I do the ride. She's like, drive home safely, and like I'm like in my head, I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, thank you. You know what I mean? But I've done this before. I've driven in worse conditions. And mind you, it went down like I said it was gonna go down. As soon as I finished that ride, it just started, just little flurries. And I've driven in worse and been good. So I said, all right, bet, boom. So when she said that, it was like, this is why words matter. You know, drive home safely. I just kind of took it as a passerby thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, of course, thank you, but like, in my head, I'm so full of myself, essentially, that I'm like, of course, I'm gonna be good. Da da da. So I'm driving, la 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 la. Boom! You would have thought somebody cut the brakes out of my car, bro. You would have thought someone cut the brakes out of my car. You know how niggas be like, yo, you about to crash out? Nah, I crash out for real in real life, 4K. On the highway. But this is how you know there's a God. At least for me. Because when I'm spinning out and I'm losing control, and there's a difference between like, oh, I lost control real quick, but I regained control. It was a loss of control where you literally just had to let go of the steering wheel. It was like, yeah, it's done. You know what I mean? However this is gonna end, it's already in process. Like, if I flip over the guardrail or there's a car running up on me and I swipe, it's I can't do nothing about this. I'm completely helpless. It is literally me, the car, and God. And I crashed the fuck out. Went from one guardrail to another guardrail. Bang bang. And my car is now like, so the the road is, straight obviously, but my car is pointing to the side, like in the middle of the road. Like, you know what I mean? So the road's going straight and my car is going horizontal. And my car is dying on me. It's not even putting up. Like, the car is done. But this is why I say there's a God. That was the safest car accident I've ever been in. Because not only was I not in any physical damage, like not even a scrape on my pinky, not even a little bloody, nothing. Like, nobody else was there. Trust me, this goes all it's gonna get to Moon in a minute. I'm just letting it crescendo because I need y'all to really fully understand why what Moonsault did was so powerful. But I need y'all to get the full backstory. And for those who get the backstory, like my videos and the way I go about shit and my overall posture towards certain things are gonna make more sense. Okay? I see the comments on the internet and I see that like some of y'all think I'm like this crazy individual, which is fine. I don't fight against that, but this is why videos like this are necessary. So you get some behind the scenes of who I really am. And if you see my videos from day one, you will see how I really am as well. But this is a current peek behind the curtain, so to speak. So, anyways, not only was I safe, other people around me didn't get harmed. That's huge. The worst, whoever, the car got the worst of it. And then you got people, checking in on me. Da da da. Da, yeah, yeah, yeah. You good? You good? Oh, that was crazy. Da da da. Because everybody's driving slow, but they seen the crash happen in real time. So it was like, oh my god. Da da da. And it was snowing like harder at that point. So for some people, they seen all they could see as they're driving so slow is like all the smoke in the car, and they're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'm able to put myself to the shoulder of the highway and it's at that point while I'm waiting for the police to get here in the tow truck, I'm like, because I started my journey with God June 30th of 2024. That accident happened February 15th of this year. So I am in like 7 months with my walk with God, and it's like now it's like the real acid test. Okay, do you believe now? Do you believe now, Varen? That's my real name, by the way. If y'all check out my music, y'all will see my real name. You know what I mean? I probably won't respond to you if you call me that, but you get it. Or whatever. It really doesn't matter, but whatever, bro. Like I said, this is a peek behind the curtain. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's like when I found out Sonic Fox's real name was Dominique. It's like, okay, yeah, but I'm gonna call him Sonic. It's the same shit. I'm not tripping, bro. But so I might give a backstory on my gamer name later, but or I might not either. Whatever. But it's a real moment now. It's like, do you believe now, Varen, or what? It's one thing to say, I believe in God, and God is good all the time when things are going good for you, when God is allowing good to happen to you. It's good to be on somebody's team when your team is winning. It's easy to be a Chiefs fan when y'all go into the Super Bowl every year, always in the playoffs. It's 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 easy to be a Chiefs fan then. It's easy to be a Golden State fan when Steph Curry's being Steph Curry and y'all winning championships. It's easy. It's easy to be a Dodgers fan when y'all got Shohei, y'all got Mookie Betts, y'all got the whole everything. Killing. Dynasty. Championships is running up. It's easy to be that kind of fan and a supportive fan when it's like that. But can you be a Jets fan? That's what God was asking me. Can you really be a Jets fan? We're going on year 15, no playoff. You still a fan now? Can you be a Utah Jazz fan? It ain't been the same since y'all ain't been to the finals since Karl Malone and Jerry. Nah, it's fucked up. I forgot his name. That point guard, Jerry Stackhouse, John Stockton. I'm tweaking. Y'all NBA nerds is gonna kill me for that, but y'all know what I mean. Can you be a Utah Jazz fan when it's been a minute since they've been to the playoffs? Been a minute since they've been to the finals. Hmm. Can you be a Cubs fan pre 2016? Yeah, bro. 100 years. 100 years, bro. No, nothing. It was longer than that. Can you be a Cubs fan? Can you stay in the pocket like that? It was a similar type of question that he asked me. He was like, okay, things weren't going super up for you in these past 7 months, but they weren't down either. Now here we are. Am I still a good God, Varen? Yes or no? You have a choice to make. So I stood in the pocket and I said, yeah, yup, I still believe. I'm gonna still read your word and I'm gonna keep a good attitude about it. This really sucks. I'm hurting right now. But here we go. It is what it is. He said, word, I bet. And just fell back and it was quiet for a little minute. Days, weeks on end. But when I got home, I could have got home on the game chat with my bros and been like, "Yo, tell me why I got into this accident, da 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 da, and now my car, da 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 da." I didn't do none of that. You know what I did? I took the little bit of money I had and I bought me a party-sized pizza with a thing of Pepsi and a grinder. And I said, "Fuck that! I'm getting on the chat like nothing happened." Yo, hey yo, man, what up, man? No, stop playing. Yeah, I know. Cool, cool, cool. And it was like that for a minute until like I forgot what happened, but they ended up finding out. It wasn't until like weeks later though that they found out. I forgot how, but they did end up finding out. But they didn't find out till weeks later, and I kept the same disposition. I kept the tucking Sundays rolling, cause it was like nothing happened. But then I was like, as I'm going through that, looking for jobs and whatever, whatever, I said, dog, this can't happen again. I can never be in this situation again. And it's not just, oh, I need to make more money. It's you need to be better with your spending. And then it's like I also can't afford a job that can, which was once stable, now be so fragile. It's just ripped away, gone. And then on top of that, 1 through 10, it was a 7 out of a job that I didn't mind going to, but that's not where my heart was at. I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to do some Uber shit today. It was like, I mean, this alright. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's get some money. You're never gonna be in a bad mood to get some money. Yeah, especially when it's easy money too. You know, you get a dickhead here and there when you do the Uber shit, but who's not gonna be in a good mood to get easy money? A quick 200, 250 a day. Like, what are we talking about? You know? So I was like, nah, bro, this can't be. And then I was playing fighters, and I'm like, I'm losing to some of these people that I know, but I'm like, they're better than me, but the only difference is they got more time on task. And now that I got all this ample time, I'm seeing how I'm able to catch up quicker. And it's like, wait, y'all niggas is only beating me because y'all niggas played more than me? And some of y'all don't lab and I'm willing to lab? You better watch out with the dumb shit. Uh-huh. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, champ? And then it clicked. I was already putting my videos up on YouTube with fighters just to go over my tape. And yes, I'm gonna take this time to yell at Bandai and tell them you need to fix the replay system on fighters and make it more like Tekken. Make it interactive, show the frames, let us rewind and fast forward. You know how you rewind and fast forward on YouTube? You need that same feature on fighters. And Bandai, you could do the same thing with Tekken. Instead of going to another scene, let us go 5 seconds up or 5 seconds down with the replays. That's the only thing I would add to the replays with Tekken. But fighters replays, they need to show frames. They need to make it more interactive where you can jump into the replay. And we need to be able to go like 5 seconds up or down. Hit the fast forward button or the slow like frame by frame button in either direction, forward or back. And yeah, I digress. But I had over 100 videos on YouTube just for that. And I was doing that just to go over tape and to show it to some of my coaches. And then it really all came together one day while I was just playing the game. I was just on the game for hours. I didn't have no job, nothing else to do. I was like, we're basically streaming. We'd be in the call and we'd be going, just going off saying mad funny shit, genuine reactions, just vibed out. And I'm like, wait, isn't this just streaming? This is what these niggas do. And then it got even more simple. I'm like, so you mean if I just hit record, I'm a streamer? And then, of course, the doubt crept in. Oh, but what if it don't work? You don't got the equipment. You don't got this. You don't got that. You don't got that. You see, you don't got like. Hold on. Wait a minute. Self doubt. Does this still not put me in position to become a streamer slash content creator, though? Yes or no? Of course, self doubt left the building. And then it just became clear. All you have to do is get on the game and hit record. Every time I hear the beep on my PlayStation, I said to myself, we are now at work. We just clocked in. There's nothing else to talk about. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I am at work. I just saw the genuine fun that we were having on the chat. The genuine fun I was having just playing the game by myself and just raging or whatever the case, or saying this is dumb, yelling at Bandai by myself or with the homies. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's all these streamers do. And then self doubt paid me a second visit and said, well, that version of streaming is dead, nigga. That version of streaming is dead, nigga. You better get yourself an IRL camera, nigga. Get right, nigga. You ain't going to Uzbekistan, nigga. Get like Kai Cenat and these niggas. No one want to see you play these homeless ass games, nigga. Get your shit right, punk. Yeah, nigga, I'm in your fucking, yeah. And then I said, self doubt. Yo, what was Twitch before all this? Man, we ain't hearing that shit, nigga. We evolve, nigga. We evolve. But doubt, wasn't that? It was a gaming platform, right? Man, that shit don't matter, nigga. Niggas ain't on that shit. Niggas ain't getting no real cheek lay off that. Fall back, nigga. Okay, doubt. So if I go on Twitch right now and I look up Bum163, he's gonna be on the game, right? Okay. If I go and look up Sonic Fox, he's gonna be on the game, right? He started losing his words. Self-doubt became that much less of a threat because I was presenting it with facts. What about IFC Yipes, doubt? What about King Lord Beers? What about Damascus? FDX? These niggas aren't fucking going to motherfucking Dubai, Poland. They not traveling around the world. They in their motherfucking room, just like us, getting some kind of money. And I know some of these niggas just ain't getting some kind of money. These niggas is eating God. That's all they gotta do. Man, I seen Bum on the stream and he worked. I see Bum on the stream for 10 hours per day. Easy. No complaining. That nigga on that shit 10 hours a day. Easy. No complaining. Have you seen this follower count, nigga? I ain't trying to watch pockets, but let's not be dumb. This is how you attack self-doubt. That nigga getting some kind of, you know what I mean? Hold that. Don't even worry about it. He able to You know what I mean? IFC Yipes, same thing. Not saying that these niggas is millionaires. They might even be in the low neighborhood of the thousandaire shit, but I bet money they don't gotta clock in like you do. You punching the clock, hating your life because you ain't putting in the work to chase your dreams, nigga. Don't be a hater. Pocket watch for a little bit, study the game, and then get to it. Self-doubt's voice got weak till it was no more. So I'm like, oh, okay, so people still do want this. But like I just said, Bum 163 is the temperature when it comes to Dragon Ball fighters, and in my opinion, for the fighting game shit in general. He the temperature. You want to know if a game is hot? Talk to him. If you want to know if a game is not, talk to him. Or see where, and he's gonna chat world YouTube. He's not gonna write back probably right there and then, but he's not a fucking asshole. Reach out. You'll see why that's important later on in the story. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's get to work. Day one. Get on that shit. Ain't nobody home, bruh. Ain't nobody on this shit. I'm playing Madden. I'm going to this game. I'm streaming on TikTok with my phone. This is all nasty. Stayed in the pocket though. Okay, let me start putting up these shorts. Okay, I think my Asu Son of the flyest in the land. Let me post those. Post, 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 post. And I made that transition. By then, of course, I had some kind of a job at that point. But I really committed to that May 20th. I hit my first stream on June 3rd. From there, it was work. Work, work, work. Posting every day on YouTube. Multiple times a day. Multiple. Got annoying. I'm in all the self-promo sections in Discord. Yeah, what up? New video alert! I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I make connections in the self-promo. Shoutouts to Bigger Fish. Shoutouts to Pop. Shoutouts to Nath. Stop playing. I made connects over there. Y'all better stop looking down at that self-promo. There's connections you don't know nothing about if you don't reach out. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, just posting every day on all social media platforms. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, Snapchat. You name it, I'm there every day. Minimal followers. Don't care. YouTube shorts every day. Bang, 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 bang. Even if it's one a day or 50 a day, they're gonna see you every day. Huh? Make these algorithms fall in love with you, dog. Where they can't get enough of you. Everything is content. 98%. There are times where it's just like, all right, bro, cut the recording. This is an off-camera topic. You know what I'm saying? But 95, I'll be even more fair. 90% of everything is content. And you can turn anything into a series. So you can make a playlist out of it. Anything. If you say otherwise, you're not trying. Anyways, bang, 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 bang. Getting a little bit of traction. Little bit though. Little bit. Don't, shh. Little bit. Not a lot. Little bit. Discord starting to grow. Just a little bit. Stop it. You know what I mean? But we going. We're not getting hyped, but we know we ain't going backwards. Okay. Now we're averaging one viewer a stream. Cool, cool, cool. It's my boy. That's it. He's here though. I'm making it so when you go on Twitch, you expect me to be on. When you go on YouTube, you expect a new video from me. You go on any of these social media platforms, you expect a new post from me. I'm a regular here. You know that. I order the same thing every day. Content. Thank you. I serve the same thing every day, rather. Content. Here you go. Here you go. Check me out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And then it was around November. Shit started to boil. Shit started to boil. By this time, we're averaging probably 1.5 viewers per stream. We stayed in the pocket. World, stay in the pocket. Pause real quick, and you're gonna see how it all gets back to Moon. But it all revolves around God. You'll see. Stay in the pocket. Because what happened was, I'm over here doing what I'm doing, and then one day, because of that connect I made from the self promo from Bigger Fish pulled up. And this is how it begins to boil, world. We fought. You know how I say tell a friend to tell a friend? Well, he did. Hey, yo, Saturn. Oh wow, that was so unfortunate. My headphones like died on me, apparently. Like that shit was so annoying. But see, this is what I mean. Stay in the pocket anyway. He was like, hey yo, Saturn, yo, pull up. He pulled up and it was up from there. We fought. I told him, yeah, you beat me, but I don't think you really like that though, because I hang around niggas who's really like that. Like, but I didn't know he said that. I mean, I didn't know he heard me say that. But once he responded back in the chat, I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, nigga, I stand on it. I can show it to you right now. And I was just trying to bait him into fighting one of the dogs because I knew he couldn't hang. He couldn't swim. I knew he would drown. I knew he would drown. I knew he would drown. I just needed to bring him over to the deep waters. So I said, yo, here's a 50 ball. Win, lose, or draw, that's yours. Now come get drowned. Come on, bring a floaty. Whatever. Come to the deep end now. He came to the deep end. He drowned. But from there it was up. I didn't know Saturn was lit like that on the net. I didn't know he had the public's ear like that. But it created a firestorm between the PC and the console niggas. And it's been up and stuck like that since. The war is still on, nigga. Fuck the PCs, nigga. It's up. Uh-huh. But you only get that kind of momentum when you got those kinds of connections. And I didn't even have that connection. Somebody else had the connection that I was connected with. This is why reaching out and networking is so key. So that started to bubble. That started to boil. It got the attention of Bum 163. Facts. It got the attention of a lot of people I didn't know it'd get the attention of. I'm like, oh shit, we out of here. But don't just stay in that same pot, begging and waiting. Oh, come on, man. This is supposed to be the thing that. Nope. Nope, nigga. Nope, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. No. Diversify your portfolio, nigga. You gotta do it in stocks and bonds. Treat your content the same way. Diversify your fucking portfolio. For us, it's diversify the games in which you play. Now, let it be the games that you actually want to play, but put work in for other games too, though.
Don't just wait. Oh well. Bum said he's gonna try to set up an event. I'm gonna just wait on Bum. Or everybody retweeting me now, and I'm getting views. Oh my god, we made it. No, you didn't, nigga. Do you want to be a flash in the pan, or you trying to be a steady fucking forest fire, nigga? Wake up. I did reach out to Bum. Busy man though. Tried to follow up on that. Cool. He hit me back. Yup. Still, we got a tournament going on this month. Still, don't worry about it. We was already putting on tournaments once a month. Already doing that. Ain't worried. He was already doing the same thing for Tekken. Yup. Tournament once a month. Don't worry about it. In the pocket, chilling. In the pocket. So then what happened? Well, one day I was just on TikTok. And I've been on TikTok heavy because y'all know I'm posting every day. And I see Moonsault Slayer on TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been on TikTok for a minute. I ain't never seen this nigga on. So I scroll up past him, scroll back to it. I'm like, that is Moonsault, right? Go to his page, barely any traction, barely any motion. I said, shit. You better watch out. I'm about to attempt a shot here. What the fuck is you talking about? Wrote in his DMs, yo, you trying to collab? And that was that. I did that around the Thanksgiving time. And just left it alone. I saw an opportunity with this TikTok shit and how he was just starting to. I bet money other Tekken players didn't even know Moonsault was there. Moonsault is Moonsault. Niggas know if you're in the Tekken community, you know who Moonsault Slayer is. If you say you don't, use a lie. So I forgot about it. I'm like, all right, sent the message, whatever, went about my business. And a week later, he hits me back and I was like, yeah, that would be cool. So I said, shit, we in here, boys, but I didn't say nothing. You got to know when to talk and know when to shut the fuck up. Because he said, yeah, it'd be cool, but I didn't have no day, time, no nothing. I wrote him back. A couple days went by, a week go by, I didn't hear from him. I said, shit. Well, I did get his word that he said it would be dope. That is a huge ass W. I could post that shit on TikTok right now and Twitter right now and be goaded and be like, yeah, nigga, he wrote me back. Real life. So that's extra fanboy shit, but I could have did it and I would have had receipts and it would have been valid. But I said, nah, how else can I genuinely get his attention? And like clockwork, I seen that nigga on the YouTube stream. As soon as I seen him on the YouTube stream, yo, Moon, what up? And you know, he's just responding in the chat. Hey, what's up? No, and then I wrote back immediately. Yo, you said you was down for that collab. You know, what we doing? Yeah. When you say collab, what do you mean? Because he be saying some controversial shit. So he's thinking I'm probably trying to get on this shit and dunk on him. Whole time I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to collab, bro. I'm not trying to do none of that shit, bro. I'm trying to link up with the Moonsault Slayer. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? So I'm trying, and eventually he's like, all right, fuck it, yeah. We run a first to 10. I make the phone calls. Yo, Mac, yo, Lou, yo, nigga. We about to run this fucking first to 10 with the Moonsault, nigga, on 4K, nigga. Nigga, I'm geeked. I'm geeked. But I'm already thinking the next two, three, four, five steps. It's like, all right, you get this one shit off. That's cool, but what are we gonna do next? We cannot just piss away this opportunity, bro. We run the first to 10, I get cooked to 10-1. And now I'm already trying to tell him about the Tekken Sunday shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Again, and don't be afraid to spend that cash, bro. We ain't millionaires, but shit. I said, because he's like, I don't know, bro. Because it could be a setup. It could be a setup of me and my people just pulling up and just dunking on them, whatever. So I said, yo, $50. You pull up for a little bit or a long time, whatever you want to do. $50, you pull up. Because it said on this page, $10 for this, $20 for that, $30 for this. So I said to myself, if I say $50 to pull up for a Tekken Sunday, would you do it? It's a whole separate stream. So then I write in the chat, $50, you pulling up to a Tekken Sunday? That was the first thing I said. $50, you pulling up for a Tekken Sunday? He said $50. And then the chat was even looking like, shit, Moon, this is free bread. You beat the nigga in the first of 10. You know what I'm saying? He got his little bullshit ass content. Now you're getting a free $50 just to pull up real quick. You could pull up for not even an hour, fight a couple people and leave, and that's $50 you up on. He said, all right, then, yeah, $50, I'll pull up. What I do? Boom! Threw that shit in the super chat. He was like, all right, bet, I'll be there. I said word, and then mind you, in the first 10 video, I'm saying, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if I got Moonsault to pull up to a Tekken Sunday? That's hype. Because we had that fight on a. What are we doing, Jackie? Get down. What are you doing? My cat is so annoying. She jumped up on the thing and then tried to jump up on my bag. She's so annoying. Anyways. Anyways, freaking. I just fucked my whole head up. So he pulls up to the Tekken Sunday, fights the homies, and I'm like, yo, bro, this is infinite content, nigga. We did it, nigga. We did it. And then as we talked the day before, he was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if this goes well, we can run some other content, whatever, like an interview type shit. So I'm thinking like, yo, bro, we about to get back-to-back content. We're going to have this, the Tekken Sunday, and the interview with Moonsault. Yo, we good, bro. We about to make it. Whole time, he looked at that because he was at the Tekken Sunday for 8 hours, y'all. He didn't even have to be there that long. He stood in the pocket for 8 hours. And he realized, like, oh shit, this is kind of lit. Nah, it's a fake movie over here. Hold up. So he got over here and then he hit me up. He was like, yo, I was able to make two dope ass videos out of that link up we had. And I'm going to drop those. And I'm like, yo, what? And I still get the interview, bro? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And then it was one of those things I didn't even say nothing until it dropped. He dropped one video. Boom! I said, oh shit. Mama, we made it. We are on Moonsault Slayer's fucking channel, bro. I was in shock. Pure awe. Like, yo, what the fuck? I sent that out to the group chat, the Discords, and I'm like, yo, nigga, we fucking did that shit, nigga, yo, what? Yo, nigga, oh my god, nigga, we did that shit. So I'm thinking now that's the crescendo of it because he was like, I don't know when I'm gonna drop the second video, but yeah, I'm gonna drop it. He didn't even have to drop the second. I would already been like, oh, we fucking did that shit, nigga. We did that shit. We did that shit, nigga. The next day, boom, another video, and that video goes up to like 6,000. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we made it, nigga. We really made it, nigga. We really did that, nigga. He posted 2 videos, nigga. Oh shit. It's one thing when I posted my Tekken Sunday perspective on my channel, nigga. I'm only up 125 viewers, man. This nigga posted this shit. Damn. Back to back videos, nigga. Oh shit. And he was like, and then he said the dopest shit. He was like, bro, I had to drop that video because I need you to check your inbox because I had to reach out to Mike Hollow and tell him about you. I reached out to Joe Budden and told him about you. I reached out to Shinblade and told him about you, bro. I see the vision. I believe. Just don't make me look like Boo Boo the Fool, nigga. Capitalize. I was like, oh shit, man. Oh shit. What the fuck? So I had to go to Joe Budden stream, turn up. Yep. Stayed in the pocket, got packed out, 30 ball. Still, numbers went up for his stream and mine. That same week, mind you, this is all in the span of a week, nigga. Mike Hollow stream, yep. The Saiyans versus the Tekken community, nigga. DBFZ versus Tekken, nigga. I'm in the pocket. Yeah. Nigga, what? We lost, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We did that shit. You see why I had to let it build up like this? Because all it took was one man of the kindness of his heart to give a nigga like me a shot. He bet his rep on me. He was like, I'm vouching. That's a bet on his behalf that I now have to cash in and make it worth everyone's while. And I knocked that shit out the motherfucking park for bro. Facts. Because when you get an opportunity, you don't play with it. You bring your A game. You bring your A game. And it's because of him now we got more shit getting ready to open up in the future. So now I'm here to say, long story short, Moonsault Slayer, thank you, bro. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm still a little guy. Yeah, I still got 125 subs. Still got 100 some odd followers on 177 followers on Twitch. Yeah, bro. It ain't nothing crazy, bro. We making pennies on the dollar. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. The momentum I got now that he helped propel. I'm gonna do everything to make sure he look like the the whatever the best of his vouch. Basically, I'm trying to make it look like this. If Moonsault vouch for you, bro, it's a clean one, bro. Look at who he put on, and I'm trying to be out of here. So that way, when he says, "Yo," because now that gives him more confidence to be like, "Yo, you know what? If I put Noah Black on and he's doing a lot of dope shit, I'm willing to put other, you know what I'm saying? Give other people a shot." But it takes people like Moonsault for this to even be a thing, and we need more Moonsault Slayers in the content space. Facts. He could have cheaped out on the codes, bro. Kept them shits to himself. We could have had these two dope ass videos, and he could have stood shush with Mike Hollow. He could have stood shush with Joe Budden. He could have stood shush with Shinblade. He could have just said, nigga, that's as much as you get. You know what I mean? Cut communication with me and all that. Or whatever. But he didn't. And y'all content creators need to take a page out of his book. I'm not saying that give everybody that's in your inbox a shot and shit like that. But y'all know who y'all gatekeepers are, nigga. What I'm saying is down with the gatekeepers. Down with the gatekeepers. You content Illuminati ass niggas. Down with you. Down with you, bro. The gatekeepers must fall. And another shout out. No, this is a Moonsault video, nigga. No one else get a shout out right now. Everybody else, if you know what I'm saying, there's other people to shout out, but nah, nigga, it's a different video. Shout outs to bro. Shout outs to bro. And I just pray that other content creators take a page out of Moonsalt's book and take that elitism out of their body. And remember what it's like when you were like me, just a gamer trying to get a shot, trying to get a chance. All I needed was somebody to see the work that I was putting in, to see the energy that I could bring to the FGC, just to see it. And I knew I'd be out of here. I didn't get that. Not until Moonsault. So again, bro, again, Moonsault. Thank you, bro. Love you, bro. I'm gonna make sure your vouch. I'm gonna make sure that vouch, bro, is like, you know how you cash out on a stock and bond or whatever. I'm gonna make sure the ROI, your return on investment with your vouch, comes back 100x. Fact. Fact.